Hi there. I'm back for part two. We kind of got cut off there. Anyways, just finishing up with the Martins. The whole family felt the same way that was Mr. McCann, and they also Mrs. Smith. She had seen the pants, as I explained before, with the buttons. Very odd thing. A man with buttons on the pants, along the pants. Very, very strange, but very identifiable. And there's a picture, an earlier picture in Portugal still, where Jerry McCann is wearing a pair of pants with buttons along the side. What are the odds? I don't know any man with pants, tan pants with buttons. This is a very unique design. So these buttons that she described in the first report, he had a pair of pants. What are the odds that he would have the same pair of pants? But again, please look for tan pants with buttons. Google it, and you will see the picture of the tan pants. The other statement, I hate talking about the statement, which is the Gaspar Statement, but the most important and oh so horrible. The Gaspars are a group of a couple doctors who vacationed previously with the McCanns. They were friends. And at one of their last holidays, I believe was in the Canary Islands, I get all these vacations mixed up, Mrs. Gaspar witnessed something that she never forgot, and it stayed in her mind. And in the Gaspar Statement, you will see, after Madeleine went missing, she felt inclined that she had to go to the police and make a statement because she felt this was so important. And she described something of a very sexual nature. I'm not going to talk about it. I feel very uncomfortable talking about it. I feel uncomfortable when I write about it on Twitter. But definitely a very odd, strange situation. And so please Google the Gaspar Statement, because it's about a sexual act with Madeleine that Mr. Gaspar, that Dr. David Payne was referring to and addressing Mr. McCann. She was horrified, and she never forgot that. So her husband agreed with her statement, although because he was not as close, he saw some of the things that were going on. But please read it. The Gaspar Statement, so important. It goes a little bit along the lines with Mrs. McCann's book, where she referred later to Madeleine's genitalia, which is so uncomfortable, so wrong. I don't know why she wrote about it in the book. She did remove it the second time around. I only read little snippets of her book, but not impressed. Anyways, well, I guess because the video got cut off, I will talk about the dogs. There were two dogs, a blood-sniffing dog and a cadaver odor dog, that were brought from England. Again, two witnesses, not Portuguese. And like I said, some people think dogs are people, and these dogs are extremely smart. In over 200 cases, they have never been wrong. In the McCann case, they were taken all around the resort. No indications of blood. They got to apartment 5A, and the trainer automatically feels that there's something wrong. The dogs were agitated. I believe the cadaver dog was very agitated, and he decided that sometimes they lead him, but he decided that he would just let him go in this case. And indeed, he found cadaver odor over by the sofa, where the sofa had been moved. Also in the same area where some tiles had been removed because blood had been found there. And so that's in the same area. I believe that was actually done after the dogs. But anyways, and also in the closet in the bedroom, and in a flower bed in the front of the apartment. And this is cadaver odor. These dogs are trained to only smell human cadaver. So what are the odds that somebody died in 5A other than Madeleine, sweet Madeleine? So this is the dogs also found cadaver odor in Mrs. McCann's personal things, personal clothing, and also in the Cuddle Cat, and which was Madeleine's toy, and of course in the Scenic, which was the car that was later rented. Mr. Amaral and the police believed that the car was later used to move Madeleine's body, and it is in the police files, and they believe that. So I welcome you to go read those files. They are open to everybody, and they were kindly translated into English by some wonderful people. So they're there for everybody to see. You don't have to, read blogs or listen to, whatever fake news you get from the media. Read the files. It's all there. It's very interesting reading. It's better than a crime novel. So have a good evening, and boa noite a todos em Portugal, and thank you so much.